Leiston Fortress. I know we were just here to help with the training, but it still makes me feel kinda nostalgic. I kinda thought that too. It was night when we were here last, so it feels different though. Happier, maybe. That's right, you actually broke into Leiston to rescue the professor, didn't you? Assailing the unassailable fortress. You don't do things by half measures, Estelle. Why, really now? You planned something that fun and you didn't contact me at all. Such fickle friends. Why wouldn't you extend an invitation to something so thrilling? And why exactly would we call you of all? Anyway, let's get the measuring thingy set up. I think it would be wise to get permission from the gate guard before placing anything in front of the fort. Kilika should have called ahead of us, so I doubt this will take long. Alright then. Okay. This is Leiston Fortress, the headquarters of the Royal Army. I'm sorry, but civilians are not permitted entry at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave the premises at once. But we're here from the Bracer Guild. Oh right, you folks. Command already passed down word. You need to place some form of measuring device near the gate, right? Kilika is quick and thorough, as usual. So, do you mind if we go ahead and place the device? You have permission, so go right ahead, wherever you want. Well, anywhere except the road itself, if you don't mind. We would prefer to keep that open for vehicle traffic. Sure, no problem. Okay, let's find a good place. Okay. Alright, cool, thanks. Alright, Tita, where should we put this thing? Let me think. So if we're not allowed to put it on the road, there's a light nearby, but this should be far enough away, I think. And Zeiss is in that direction, so the angle, yep, this'll be perfect. I know it's right in front of the sign, but right here is the best spot for it. Should we set it up? Okay, I'll start setting it up. Give me just a minute. Probably should have healed before this, in case there's another monster attack. All done. Well, flip that switch as hard as you can. Flipping now. Yay, now it works. Good work, sweetie. Wow, looks like you're certainly keeping busy. Sid? Huh? It's Cassius. Dad? Why, Cassius, hello. Hello, Estelle, everyone. It's been a while. I know it's a little late, but good work with your training, Estelle. Hey, good work? You don't know the half of it. What are you doing here anyway, Dad? Well, I am a member of the military, just in case you forgot. This is the strategic headquarters for the Royal Army, so most of the army brass works here. Oh, okay. Now I remember, you've been placed in charge of the army as a whole, correct? Yes, thanks in no small part to Morgan absolutely refusing to let go of the idea. In the end, let's say it came down to a battle of wills, and I lost. That's funny. Thanks to that, I've not had a moment's rest in days, weeks. I can't even track the passage of time anymore. Sorry to hear that, Cassius. Oh, you work like that because you know you enjoy it, Dad. I have to admit though, seeing you in a uniform again felt weird as heck at first. But now that I've gotten used to it, you really look at home in it, Dad. Naturally. You realize, of course, that you gaze upon he who was once the great dandy of the Royal Army. Even Richard wasn't half the lady killer I was. Knew it too. I'm sure Mom would be thrilled to hear that, Dad. I'm still glad. I'd heard you were really busy, so I've been a little worried, but it looks like you're okay. I'm surviving, at least. Anyway, Jean passed along the report from the guild. So, they've begun moving already. You found one in Rouen. And then found him again in Zeiss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we found one. a foot soldier of Ouroboros. If this is what their foot soldiers are like, you gotta wonder, what about the higher-ups? Like, how bad are they? As the report stated, their members are, to be blunt, Cassius, they're absolutely terrifying. Does the military have any contingencies in place to deal with the society? Honestly, if I could put together an agency to replace the intelligence division, that would help. I've only just gotten the regular army and the border garrison welded back together and cohesive though, and that was a challenge. For the moment, we've little choice but to rely on the resources of the guild to investigate. I'm hoping you can look into these bizarre earthquakes we've been having while you're at it. Understood, sir. So you're relying on me for once, Dad? Don't worry, I'll shower you in filial piety, and success too. First time you've ever said something like that, Estelle. You look very good too. You really have become much more of a true bracer. I'm sure Joshua would be impressed as well. Oh, I guess so. General Bright. Oh, Major Sid. I thought it was Lieutenant now. No? Oh? It sounds like you've met recently. Lieutenant Colonel. Yes, sir. It was during the special training I mentioned. It was a huge success thanks to them. I see. It's good you took the initiative so well in my absence. Now that you're a Lieutenant Colonel, I'll be expecting even greater things from you, you know. Otherwise, I'll never be able to retire properly. Well, we can't have you retiring too early, sir. At least wait until General Morgan has retired first. And that'll be when he keels over at his desk, most likely. Anyway, Lieutenant Colonel, it sounded like you had some business with me. Yes, sir. General Morgan will be arriving earlier than expected. He's due at the landing port within the hour. For the love, that man has exactly zero patience, I swear. As you can see, I have a meeting with some of the brass to attend. I'm sorry we can't talk longer, Estelle. No, it's okay. I'm glad we got the chance to chat, even for a little bit. So am I. Shara, I doubt I need to ask it of you, but please continue to watch over Estelle. She's a senior bracer now, but she still lacks experience. Don't worry, Cassius, you can count on me. I see you're keeping up the hard work too, Tita. I imagine she can be a dunderhead of a sister sometimes, but help Estelle out as best you can, okay? I will, I promise. Oh, about the analysis of the gospel unit. Grandpa said he found, an unexpected hint. I think he'll want to talk to you soon. I see. Sounds like we can expect some headway soon. Give my best to the professor when you see him. I will. Olivier's with you too. Thank you for helping my daughter. I know you have your own business. Thank you for putting it aside for a moment. Your thanks are unnecessary, Mr. Bright. I would not miss the next chapter in our little opera for all the world. Well, as you wish. Just be sure not to neglect your own mission. Fear not, my friend, I haven't forgotten. What's all that? Well, if you'll pardon me, I won't have time to do much to help you directly, but if you find something too big for the guild, contact me anytime. I'll help you as much as I possibly can. Yeah, I'm counting on you if that happens, Dad. Good luck with your work. I'll need it to keep Morgan off my back. Let's go, Lieutenant Colonel. Sir. Looks like Dad's even busier than I thought. We'll need to do our part as the guild and more. Indeed. Now then, let's find some answers and show Cassius just what we can do. Right then, that's the last instrument in place. Let's return to the Capel's room at the factory and check in with Professor Russell. Right, 5th floor of the factory. You talked to the general. Darn, I'm jealous. No need to be jealous. It's fine. You can talk to him too. Okay. We walked right into that. The camouflage is just too good here. That's all it is. We looked away for 1 second. 1 second! Ah! How do we keep getting ambushed? How? They couldn't have just teleported us back into the room. Let's get everybody healed up. Fourth floor, maybe? Nope. Answer's no. Professor Russell, we are connected to the first unit and are receiving telemetry now. Yes, I see. Good, the connection is perfect. And even better, it looks like things are rock solid. Secure our connections to the other 2 units at once. Understood, Professor. I think they know we succeeded already. It seems so. Goodness, but this entire room never fails to take my breath away. Oh, hello, everyone. Hi, Mr. Murdoch. We've got the measuring devices set up like the professor asked. Yes, we saw. We've got data pouring in from them already. So the Capel is already running. Aye, Professor Russell's running some sort of program to sort the data now, in fact. Connections to second and third units stable. Excellent, that's all 3 then. Let me see. Good, good. Both of them are still as a pond. And we have links to all 3 units. Excellent. Ah, everyone, wasn't expecting you back this quickly. As you can see, thanks to you, we're getting all the data we need. Good work, you 4. Well, really, all we did was carry the instrument bits. Besides, Professor, you're the one doing us a favor. You don't need to thank us. If you want to thank anyone, thank Tita. We couldn't have done this without her. What? No, I didn't do anything special. No, you did very well. Even the transmitters are perfect. The signal we're receiving is marvelous. Well, yay! So we're all set up now, right, Grandpa? Can I do anything else to help? No, we're as prepared as we can be, I think. I've programmed the Capel to begin analysis automatically if a disturbance is detected in the septium veins. Now we just wait for an earthquake again. So we've pretty much hurried up to wait, huh? I don't know if I can stay calm just waiting for an earthquake to strike Zeiss again. Indeed. An earthquake hitting the city directly is a discomforting thought. Do we have a plan in case that happens? We've secured and locked down the factory for an earthquake. Even so, if the next earthquake is much stronger, it will be hard on us. At the very least, I can't imagine we'll avoid property damage. Unfortunately, the Capel here is the same. Strong enough vibrations could damage it, causing errors and making our experiment fail. So a prayer or three to the goddess wouldn't go amiss, everyone. I thought I was nervous before. Even with cutting-edge technology, we still need the favor of the goddess. Engineers can be really faithful, you know? I pray to the goddess a lot when I'm working really hard on something. She does have a point. I remember when Professor Russell was developing the first orbital airship, I was going to church 3 times a day. You could have had a little faith in something other than the goddess, Chief Murdoch. After 39 failed experiments, could you blame me? They've always been like this, haven't they? I think they have, yeah. Either way, it seems we have quite a bit of time on our hands. It wouldn't hurt to return to the Guildhouse briefly and report in. Yes, go on ahead. We'll contact the Guild should anything happen. Oh, here it comes. Uh-oh. What? Earthquake! Seems we don't have that much time to kill after all. All 3 instruments are reporting changes. The septium veins appear to be active. Continue monitoring. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. If the signals are interrupted, report immediately. Yes, sir. Now let's see. Data's still coming in from all 3 instruments. Given the direction the seismic waves are headed, the origin point of the temblor. Coordinates are 12.73, 378.02. Oh, very interesting. What do you mean? We know where that earthquake's epicenter is. It's Leiston Fortress. What? Dad! Uh-oh. What? Are you sure? What the? We're under attack. Calm down, it's just an earthquake. Hold your lines, stay in position. General Cassius, you... It seems I was right. Ordering a work stoppage at the port was the right idea. Incredible, I didn't think there would be an earthquake as you predicted. Cassius, just what kind of magic did you use? What magic? It's just logic, Morgan. The logic of our foe's desires. After 3 rehearsals, it was simply a question of what made the most tempting target. Chief, we've received word from Leiston Fortress. They've suffered a fairly large earthquake. We were right. What happened? Is anyone hurt? Thankfully, there don't seem to be any injuries. I think they mentioned they prepared in advance. Thank the goddess. That's Cassius, all right. The man has the danger sense of a fox. Now then, the Capel should have the results for us. So let's see. Oh, this is interesting. What is it, Professor? Did we learn anything? I do believe we have. According to this, the flows along the septium veins were altered significantly prior to the earthquake. The unusual flows gathered beneath a single location, apparently. Since it occurred quite close to the surface, it had little effect beyond the immediate area. That would mean... Oh. Hang on a second. You're saying someone's controlling septium veins in order to generate earthquakes on purpose. Literally an earthquake weapon then, sweet goddess. You have the right of it, a weapon that can cause earthquakes anywhere with septium veins. But Grandpa, controlling septium veins? Is that even possible? It's well beyond the capabilities of any Earth-moving technology I'm aware of. I agree, probably just a modified gospel. However, we cannot deny the evidence in front of us. Someone has made it possible. Well, tough for them. Professor, can you use the data to figure out where the weapon is? If you can, we'll go stop it. Yeah, that's the spirit. Perhaps I can. Right, pull back to data at the start of the disturbance. Now, in what direction does the flow disturbance begin? I have it, 165.88 by negative 228.35. Huh. Tita, do you know where that is? I think so. The coordinates are salvaged from Zeiss's center, so... If east 12 salvage, north 378 is Leiston Fortress. East 165 salvage, south negative 228 would be... Not gonna lie, was not really paying attention. So east and south. I don't think Wolf Fort is south enough, so it would have to be Elmo, right? Although, I feel like... Or no, not Wolf Fort, the Carnelia Tower. I feel like the Carnelia Tower would be a better spot, personally, but... Yeah. I think it'd be about here. What? Well, it's hiding in plain sight, I suppose. You would think that somebody... like, there would be witnesses. Or bodies of witnesses. But hey. Elmo Village. The tunnels which house the source of their springs hide our culprit. More tunnels, yay! I can't say for certain, but it seems likely. So what do you plan to do? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna go check it out right now. Yes, we need to hurry. Indeed. So, Tita, go with them. They will need your knowledge and technical skill in their investigation. Oh, okay, I'll do everything I can to help, I promise. Well, this might be kind of dangerous. On the other hand, Tita will be a big help, so I sure can't say no. I agree. Tita, be careful, okay? I will. I'll contact Elmo ahead of you. I'm sure Mrs. Mao will be glad to help your investigation. Thanks, Mr. Murdoch. Hazel, get Mrs. Mao at the Elmo Inn on the line at once. Yes, sir. I'll remain here and continue to analyze the data we're getting using the Capel. If I discover anything, I'll contact Elmo at once. Thanks, Professor. If we find anything, we'll call you right away. Excellent. Good luck, everyone. Let's get to Elmo at once, then. Or, you know. You all should hurry to Elmo. I'll continue analysis here. If I find anything out, I'll contact the inn. Alright, looks like the processing is flowing smoothly. Still, the professor's incredible. To construct a system like this in such a short time. The Septian veins haven't settled down yet, it seems. But just what's causing this phenomenon? Modified gospel! Hey, Antoine. One of my recent research themes has been analysis of medicines prescribed by the church. I've had some results, such as I found their shoulder pain medicine is constructed in a pharmacological manner. It's a very small first step, but building up those is how we make new discoveries. Interesting, good luck with that, have fun. Nice to meet you. I'm Muriel, an apprentice here. I'm searching for some documents. Can I have a moment of your time? Right now, I'm still searching for a theme. Until I can come up with one, I'm helping Ray with his experiments. Okay, where's Ray? Where'd he go? Is anybody up on the roof? Okay, nobody hiding out on the roof. Ah, you all. Seems like Professor Russell's doing some kind of experiment. Do you know anything about it? Maybe once I finish the paperwork, I'll go check it out. Okay, so I have all the diagrams and blueprints in my case. Hugo's in charge of all the orbital diagrams. I've got emergency snacks in case I get hungry. Yep, I'm ready. Alright, I can board the factory ship anytime. Good luck, have fun. Professor Russell is investigating the earthquakes too. Given the professor, I'm sure he'll end up trying to eat a rock or something and get a clue. Good luck to him. All the office newbies start as mail carriers. Well, for some people like me, the start becomes the goal. Have fun with that, I guess. I've explained things to Elmo Village from my end. If you go there, Mao should be able to give you a hand. Well then, be careful. Thank you, we appreciate it. Before that... Oh hey, you guys. The guild sign thing sure was a shock. We really appreciate the help, Faye. We basically found it thanks to you. It was nothing. But man, what kind of weirdo thief steals a sign? The annoying kind. Think you can catch the culprit? It might be difficult right now, but we'll catch him someday. Yeah, that's the spirit. We'll be counting on you after all. Thanks for the encouragement. Well then, good luck with your work. Yeah, you all too. Thank you, we appreciate it. One day, one of these days, we will find out what is inside that room. Faye's been so happy and energetic lately. I guess she's back with her old boyfriend. So this is love reborn, huh? Sorry, man. But you were just crushing on Annalise like 2 seconds ago, so... I doubt you're too heartbroken about it. Surely. We've already contacted Elmo Village. Chief Murdoch explained the situation to them, so I'm sure they'll help out. Well then, please be careful. Seems preparation is underway for the work on the RSA. This time, I'm keeping an eye on things here. I'm a theorist anyway, I wouldn't be of any use at all on the site. The new model orbits have an extra slot. They're way stronger as a result, but it also makes setting it up kind of complicated. Hey everyone, good work. Oh yeah, so we got this apprentice technician recently, but rumor has it she's the grandchild of a super skilled technician we used to have. She seems like a normal girl, but I'm sure she's just keeping her genius under wraps. I'm an apprentice too, so I've got to make sure I keep up with her. Oh, is it Muriel? It seems we need permission to peruse the area. Apparently the security is tighter since the central factory was attacked once. There are amazing inventions completely unavailable in the outside world just rolling around the labs here. If I had the time, I'd love to poke around and check them out. I bet I'd find a thing or two to sink a little mirror in. Just use Simon as a distraction. And then you can sneak around while everybody is busy paying attention to him. Apparently, the factory ship is preparing to depart. Raymond looked really motivated for once. Must be some really important job. Lately, small, more conservative flowers have been popular. They're a good accent for a flower bed. Mom's seriously forgotten her original goal. Where, I wonder, did the plan to deal with the earthquakes go? I'd like to make a flower bed of just small flowers. But there really isn't any space on the veranda, is there? I see, flowers for a bit of decoration. I would like at least one pot to brighten up the lab. Still, I see. The viewpoint of something to be appreciated visually is also interesting. After all, that certainly is one of the reasons people love plants. True enough. They're finally gonna load the new engine onto the RC. The factory ship's getting ready as we speak. Just a bit ago, we got a message from the central factory. Apparently, there was an earthquake at Leiston Fortress. Man, I hope this doesn't make the work on the RSA harder. We're readying the factory ship to launch right now. It's the first big job in a while, so I'm getting a little nervous. You'll be fine. Good luck, have fun. Is the XG-02 loaded safe? Make sure you don't forget to bring the related parts. Don't worry, we've already loaded everything. All the goods listed have been loaded. This is the Central Factory's airship, Leibniz. It's got full sets of equipment for maintenance, production, and transport of products. It's basically a flying factory. Isn't that cool? The other day, Carl over at the Central Factory showed me the new model orbital gun. The detail work is still rough, but the driver portion's downright revolutionary. If they can get it to the testing phase, that gun will probably be huge. I heard you're heading to Elmo. Wow, you really do know everything, Kilika. Hazel contacted me. The target Leiston Fortress, whoever is responsible doesn't have a lot of common sense. Be very careful as you go. Yes, we'll stay alert. That is all. Now hurry. Yeah, we're off. My husband works as an intermediary in airship sales. And lately he's been out a lot. He just came back from Bose, but now he's off to the capital. Lately, there have been a lot of deals involving airships. Sales are going great, but the downside to that is I'm absurdly busy. I feel like screaming with joy and exhaustion. A while ago, an acquaintance showed a gun in development to Stain. And if you can believe it, he actually liked it for once. Apparently, we'll be carrying it once they've got enough testing done. Given that Stain even complimented it, I'm sure it'll be a great gun once it's finished. Hey Tita, welcome. Seems like you've got a bunch of people with you. Are they the professor's assistants too? Not exactly, but they are helping with some research. Are you helping out, Knowles? Yeah, just finished picking up some stuff that got knocked over by the earthquake. But if the professor's researching them, then I'm sure these earthquakes will be solved, no problem. Hope you got a new invention up your sleeves to deal with these earthquakes. Wishing you luck with it, Tita. See you later. Yeah, see you at Sunday school. I've I've come to accept that I just plain suck at shopping for food. It all just looks the same to me. Maybe I should just ask the store owner. Sure, that would work out. You should try it. My wife goes to church a lot. She's got a really bad case of shoulder pain, so she gets medicine from Father Vixen. But, she's kind of late getting back today. Usually she comes right back after a bit of prayer. Mom's late today. She's not back from the church. Great Adios, please, no more earthquakes. Also, thank you for all the medicine. Seems like everyone's praying for the earthquakes to stop. I must admit though, it's uplifting to have everyone wishing for the same thing. The number of people who worship in the church has increased. Everyone's praying to the goddess that there will be no more earthquakes. Father Vixen can barely contain his happiness at the growth of the congregation. But to me, it just seems a bit overly convenient to believe that the goddess exists solely to save us from strife. Makes sense? Oh, hello. Father Vixen. Uh-huh. Alright. He does not want to talk about the earthquakes. Oh. Hello. Apparently, Randall's grandchild has joined the central factory. That's as good a bit of news as when we heard the new model engine was completed. You must be very proud. I'd be glad for all the youngsters to join the factory. In the times coming, it'll be technology that moves the world. Oh yeah, Louise said she had to go away on a business trip. Apparently they're gonna change out an airship's engine at Leiston Fortress. But wait, thinking about it, who's going to take care of her little sister Uriel while she's away? That would be me, I guess. Good luck with that. Still, as always, Orbit sales are doing very well. Just as our national sales had started dropping, foreign exports came to be expanding. Our connection with foreign countries will be extremely critical moving forward. The Queen has tremendous foresight given how much she's worked on reconciliatory negotiations. Oh yeah, apparently that non-aggression pact will be signed soon. I'd love if it had more Republican guests as a result of that agreement. One of our employees, Emma, is still scared of the earthquakes. Normally she's far too energetic, so it's almost nice for a change, but the way she's depressed has me worried. Welcome! Just thinking about the earthquakes kills my appetite. Probably next I'll end up in an insomniac. My sister went off to Leiston Fortress for work. I wish she'd cleaned up before she left. It's fine. It's just a couple of papers. Alright. We need to go to Elmo. Which is this way. We need to avoid the monsters. Avoid, avoid, avoid. We just gotta follow the yellow brick road, yeah? Yes. The answer is yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Good, good, you're here. Mrs. Mao? Hello again. Murdoch called ahead of you lot, told me what's happening. There have been earthquakes all over the region, huh? Odd. Odd nothing. This whole thing is bizarre, but maybe you can help us. Actually, I'd like to turn that around. I was about to contact the guild anyway. Something strange happened just a few hours ago. What? An earthquake hit here too. I almost wish an earthquake might be less destructive. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words. Come see for yourself. More mutant sheep? What in the... The springs are boiling over. This really is bizarre. The water isn't supposed to get this hot. Believe me, I'd like to know what's going on here too. Right after I got off the phone with Murdoch, I heard a big fuss out here. I came out to see what was going on and found this. Maybe the pump is broken somehow. It might be emitting heat, or wait, no, it couldn't heat all of this water. No, the pump's working just fine. I checked it a second ago. The way I see it, something at the source of the springs must have changed. So I'm guessing temperature changes like this aren't too common. It's never happened while I've been here, and I've been here half a century. It's worrying, to say the least. It seems as though this could be related to our quaking Earth, no? Perhaps the excitement of the septium veins has increased the temperature of the water. That's really likely, actually. And if the water keeps getting hotter, the springs will be too dangerous to live near. Like heck we'll let that happen. Come on, let's go find the problem. Mrs. Mao, where exactly is the source for the springs? Would you mind if we investigated the problem? I thought you might ask that, so I fished this out the back of the drawer. Go on, take it. A key? It's the key to the wooden gate near the pump shed. The cave down to the source of the springs is that way. Sweet, thanks, Mrs. Mao. I didn't know there was a cave like that. You're always on the ball, Mrs. Mao, thank you. Oh, don't worry, we're the ones asking you for a favor after all. I can't well let the customers boil themselves like eggs, and we can't even use our water for washing. I'm counting on you all to get to the bottom of this. You can bet we will. A mysterious cave which may hold the secrets to the earthquakes that have plagued us. We should only take to that stage when we're properly prepared. Yes, I suspect we might find a certain sunglasses-wearing gentleman inside. We should be on our guard and prepare accordingly. What a scoop. I've got to get my camera ready and grab a picture. No wait, shouldn't I get the situation written down first? Okay, calm down. Think calmly. Yeah, first, I need to grab some photos. Alright, time to shoot. Good luck investigating the spring source. If things continue on like this, we're out of business. We won't let that happen. What a mess. If the hot springs are no good, the inn can't keep up business. Perhaps there was a change in the earth. Makes sense? Aw, how can we make hot spring boiled eggs like this? They'd be hard-boiled in a second. The hot water is boiling. Is this really happening? If the hot springs are done for, so am I. Please hurry up and fix it somehow. My store lives and dies on the patronage of bathing guests. No worries, no worries. I thought it was loud outside, and wouldn't you know it, the springs were just bubbling away. As a housewife, it's nice to not have the time to boil water, but I suppose that's not the problem. Sure is noisy out there. What's going on out front? I wonder if some monsters wandered in. You can reach the cave with the hot springs fountainhead by going through the wood gate in the back. If you use that key I gave you, it should open. For the springs to get so hot that they'd boil. I wonder what happened underground. Where did the daughter go? I really was gonna clean the baths, you know. But there's so much steam that you can barely see your hand in front of your face. What's going on? No more... No more pining after Olivier? Was it you who was pining after Olivier? Was it somebody else? If we want to go in, we'll need to do something about the baths boiling. Let's hurry to the spring source through that wooden gate out back. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll just have to get our CP restored, the hard way. By which I mean get our butts kicked by monsters. But it's fine, it's fine.